Welcome to Pops on PC. This is a new channel where I do all things on PC. Today we are playing SurrounDead, the new update, which has the infection systems online. And I'm just going to run through how I start a new game. Generally, I will probably die in the first 5 minutes, but hey, it's worth a go. So we'll start a new game. I'm not changing any of the settings, they're all going to be default. The only thing I have changed is that the traders do not run out of money. So here we go, let's go for a new game. And we shall call ourselves Pops on. Let's get the U right. Pops on PC. I am old. I am 54 years old. Ex-police officer. Male, skin colour, yeah, definitely bald. My hair did fall out at the beginning of the apocalypse. The stress did get to me. A few deaths were involved, and I shall say no more about it. I definitely need a beard. Let's go for what would actually it be like. Probably longer than this, I would have thought. No me. And we need some war paint. Although I think I should go for thinner eyebrows. And here we go. If this character lasts more than 5 minutes, it might be worth slinging the video up. If not, I won't. But yeah, this is my new channel. I'm going to be doing all sorts on this channel. It's going to be music related. It's going to be PC related. So I'll be doing some Ableton. I'll be doing some Blender. I'll be playing some old games like Revolt. New games. And bit of Daisy, and at the moment I'm playing a lot of SurrounDead, and I absolutely love this. It's quite refreshing coming from Daisy over to this, because you can load in and not really get instantly shot in the face, so it's quite refreshing. But don't let this little game fool you. It is extremely tricky at the beginning, and hopefully I'll be able to give you a quick guide on how to survive your first little character to get geared up, or semi-geared up. But the mission today is literally find out where we are, tiny bit of looting. I'm not going to loot too much. I don't generally loot up a lot at the beginning of the game. On my little dagger with number 4. Find a building first so I can work out where I am on the map. If not, I should find some high ground and see if I can spot somewhere I recognise, which, looking at where I am now... Oh, if you see a smoking car, they are not usable cars. The rusty ones are just for scrap metal. If you see a car smoking that has got colour, it's colourful and looks like you can use it, you can use it. But they will be broken and they will be out of fuel. But the good thing about those is, if you do come across a car early on, you can jump in it, drive it for a good couple of 100 meters to get you away from zombies quickly, and save your life occasionally. It's okay taking on 1 or 2. If you time these strikes right, you can take on a couple of zombies at a time. Right. Hello. Die. Stop, slash, slashy, slash. Blood, gore. Blood, gore, gore, blood. And you, come on then. Hello. Oh, it's a screamer. I do apologise if that blew your speakers off the wall, because I've not worked out how to turn the screamer sound down just yet. Oh, hello. You want some? Come on in. Oh, 2. Sometimes they have some fairly decent loot. You're looking for, like, splints are great. Anything medical at this stage is great. Dirty water bottle. It'll give you minus med with thirst, so early on it's worth grabbing that. It's all about staying alive long enough to get to the valley safe zone, which is the goal as soon as you first come into this game. And looking at that, we're at Radio Tower. So if you walk up to the radio tower, so you can sneak up, it should give you a name. And in a minute I should be able to find out exactly where I am and where I need to go to the safe zone. But if you do get stuck, it's fairly easy. If you haven't got a GPS or a compass, walk up to an area that's big enough and it should give you a location. Like, come on, location. There we go. So we've got a radio tower station. The POI discovered. Now, if we press M and go to the map, zoom out, we can see where we are on the map. He says, hopefully. There we are. So we are right up in the top corner. So what I need to do is head all the way down to this shield. Easiest way for me at the moment is cross country because I've got loads of food, I've got loads of water, I'm on a dirt road. So if I get to the main road, follow it down, follow it in, and go across the mountain. And keep looking around to see what we can see. I'm not going to loot anything while I've got full food and water. I'm just going to keep running. Find the next building. Hello. It's not the most exciting gameplay when you first start, but it is the way to get at least through your first day. And watch your stamina. As soon as it gets down to about there, I tend to start walking to build it up again, because if you do get caught out, you're going to need your stamina to chop, 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 chop. Zombies. So we're going to head for that camp, and this will tell me instantly what direction I need to go. Because sometimes even with a point of interest on your map flagged up, you can get spun around very easy. There will be zombies here, but you're looking out for the acidics, which have the red glowies. You want to avoid those literally like the plague, because they will kill you very quickly if you're not quick enough. That over there is a sports car, and that is usable because it's got smoke coming out of the bonnet. I generally don't like that car. I will probably ignore it. I might use it to get a little bit of distance towards where I need to go until I run out of fuel, as long as it's usable. Now hopefully I'll get a flag come up and tell me where I am. There we go. So we've got the makeshift survivor camp. So when I've dealt with said zombie, oh, warning music again. Let's cheese it and get up here safe. Now I'm safe. Zombies really can't get me here. So check on the map now, and there's my camp. So I'm heading the right way. As long as I follow that mountain, hit that water, hit that road, I'm on the right direction. And again, that is going to be exactly what I do. I will loot this car while I'm here. Do not hold shift and fast loot at this stage of the game, because every zombie in the vicinity will hear you and they will chase you down. Have a quick look around here. None of these are usable just yet, but I'm hoping they do implement that into the game. Now, the good thing about these cars, even if they're broken, I have 1% fuel and 19 health. So I will quickly get this car and run it out of fuel, because this is a very quick car and it's going to cover quite a lot of distance. Ooh, he says crashing very quickly. And now we've run out of fuel, but it matters not a jot. And I can see another big point of interest ahead, and I can leave this car right here. I know where it is if I need it, and I carry on. Here's the lake I was on about. So I now look on the map, I know exactly where I am. I'm right here, or I could be here. So if this is around, no, it's the long one, so I'm here. So if I skirt this to the road next to the town, head left, we're all good. And yes, this is a asset-based game, but it is still very pretty, and it's all about the gameplay. The gameplay on this is absolutely tremendous. I've played Dead Polly and a few others, and this one just seems to come out on top, because I never ever get bored in this game. You can kit yourself fully up, and even when you've got everything, you've got all legendary weapons, you still have so much fun. Again, I've not challenged myself on the new update, because this is a whole different ball game now with the grenadier zombies and the screamers, and I know they're going to cause me a huge amount of problems later on. The bosses, I think, are going to be harder. I think everything kills you quicker. I think the radiation zones kill you quicker, and I believe things like the noise makers, which were in all fairness, a little bit cheeky. If you was to make a noisemaker or throw a grenade, the zombies used to cluster up into a massive bundle, and you could just literally take them out with another grenade and kill like 50 zombies in one hit. I do believe that's been sorted, so the zombies don't cluster up as tight. So yes, you can kill a few in a bunch, but not like it was. Which I'm glad. I won't lie. I was getting, you get to a point where you can just literally cluster every zombie on sight into one area and blow them all up in one hit. Fun at the beginning, but doesn't really pose to have much of a challenge. So where am I? I think that's the mall, which is there. So if that's the radiation zone, I need to literally head to the mall because the safe zone is over there. And looking at that, I think I know where I am. There's that radiation zone. If you see yellow tents, that's there, which is that one. So I need to skirt around that, which I can do. That diner's quite handy if you need food. Again, at the moment, I'm not worrying about looting. I'm just going to make a beeline for the safe zone. Because at the moment, food and water really don't go down that quickly. And you've got bags of time to run across the map. But if you do feel adventurous and you want to take on a few zombies, you can do what I'm about to do now, which is, is there any acidics in here? He's not one, he's not one, he's not one. Yeah, this is worth a go. I can take these out. If you ever get into trouble and you start to get swarmed, just jump on a car, crouch down, and you can take them out by just cheesing them, really. It's a little bit cheeky, but at a pinch, if you're not role-playing too heavily, you can get away with it. So I will quickly check this place. Hello! Hold the right mouse button down to get into fight mode. Pretty much like most other games. Bop. Another dagger, not worth it to me. And then they will turn red when you've looted them. So if you have a big pile of zombies, you can tell which ones you've pickpocketed and which ones you haven't. Hello! Come on in. Hello. A couple of bites and they will infect you. And then you need medkits to... Oh, lockpick. That's huge. You'll have to find the cure eventually, but in the meantime you can use the medium medkits and the large medkits to cure yourself. Essential items, tools and batteries are essential. Obviously helmets are great, wraps are great. Read the books because they will give you perk points. Don't worry about anything you don't need. You can see me? No. This will be clothing. Again, clothing's great because make sure you look for slot amounts. Like they've got 8 slots on those trousers. And I think a zombie's coming. So it's worth ditching these. So right click, drop those ones, wear those ones because now I have extra room. Not gonna. Oh, you can probably put a scarf on just for fun. Food items, obviously, if you find them in the fridges or the vending machines, that's always handy. Even though I haven't got a tin opener in a minute, I can't use them. Always worth grabbing. Oh look, my trousers stay stood up. Yay! It's not that cold out. Whack, 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 whack. Die, Shabla. Die. Again, if you get your timing right on your slashies, it is all good. Anybody else? Those little mummy wrapped ones are sprinters. They are very quick. They will catch you. You can't outrun them. Don't even bother trying. So I've just left the diner. And if I have the diner's door facing the road, which I have now, hit the map. There's the diner. I'm that way. So if I now turn right and then go right again, which is exactly what I'm going to do, is go right. And I believe this is the mall. It is indeed. There is a boss in here and the bosses are, yeah. You need a bit of firepower to take on a boss. You cannot do it by hand. Not only do you get completely swamped by normal zombies and exploding zombies and acidic zombies and all manner of zombies. The bosses will just few swipes and you're out of there. Oh, look, another one. I'm going to use this because I'm going to head down that road. Because I am at that supermarket there. And I just need to go down past the bridge. If I spot the bridge, I know I'm on the right place. I'm going to jump in this one. I've got a little bit of fuel and a little bit of... This should get me far enough down here. Try not to run over zombies because they will destroy your car in a heartbeat. There we go. And whether this runs out of fuel or not now, I don't care. There's the bridge. People use that as a base building area. And now I know there's the gun shop. So if I just jump up here, hopefully while I've still got some fuel, I'm going to leave this car near the valley safe zone, which I should be able to see in a moment. There it is over there, look. So that's quest 1 of 1, sadly. Pretty much done. We are not going to end the video there, though. Right, so I'm out of fuel. I know where that car is, so all I need is some fuel and a repair kit, which I will, before the end of this video, show you where you're most likely to find one if you do not want to buy one. But another quick tip is every time you go to the safe zone, go straight to the well. Excuse the Christmas decorations, the new hotfix patch isn't quite out yet to remove those. Excuse the noise in the background, that's my dog choking on a biscuit. Right, always hit the well, hit drink, drink it. And if you've got a bottle of water on you, which I do. Oh look, hello. There's the cooking station. So if we go to the cooking station, interact with it, add dirty water bottle. I thought we could. Cooking station. Why can't I cook that? Oh, got to cook it. Yeah, sometimes you can cook your dirty water and turn it clean. If that's the case, how much is in that? I might as well flog it. So, just to quick show you the traders. There is a wandering trader mooching about. He has some fairly decent stuff on, but these two guys here are the ones you need. Hello. Supplies trader. He'll have some general basic stuff, nothing generally major, but if he's got a can opener and you can make enough money for a can opener, get a can opener. So I've got 20. What do I need for a can opener? There's 75. So flog those is 30. There's 50. 75. Buy the can opener. It's always worth it because you can find food everywhere. Plus you can do fishing and things like that as well. You'll generally find a can opener easy enough. So before I finish this first video on Pops on PC, which thank you very much for watching if any of you do watch. Subscribe if you want to subscribe because there's going to be plenty of weird stuff coming on this channel. I do have another YouTube channel for my music, which I will let you know in a link below, which is years old, but I generally don't do a lot of YouTube anymore. I'm a gigging musician, so I'm generally working most weekends and singing for my supper. But I thought now I've slowed down a little bit in life, I'm going to do a little bit of gaming and try and hopefully entertain you a little bit. These won't be massively long videos at all. They're only going to be maximum of 20-25 minutes, I would have thought. But it will give you a little insight into certain games that I play and certain games which are fun. And hello. Oh, 2 at once. Here we go. If you get your timing right, they won't get you. Check them as you go. Check them as you go. Oh, another dagger. Don't want one of them. You can have some. There's an acidic over there, spitting red blobs. That I'm not going to mess with just yet. When I build up my skill points and I can get my roll away skill, they become fairly easy to deal with because if you've got a gun, you can headshot them and they won't explode. If you haven't got a gun, they will definitely explode. So before I leave you, this building here, which is an apartment building, is deceptively good for loot. And I have found GPSs in here, I found compasses in here, and most importantly, I found backpacks in here. This here sleeping bag is a huge find. With a sleeping bag, there will always be one in my inventory because you can sleep through the night. And you can basically put a sleeping bag down anywhere and get you through the night. Because night times, without a torch or night vision, they are dark. Hello, come on. I just need to get to the top floor of this building. Oh, excuse my nose. I've had a stinking cold all weekend, which is not good as a singer. Hello. Come on then, yellow dude. Come on. I need a whistle skill. You get a skill which allows you to whistle and it grabs their attention, which is easy when you want to thin out a herd. Yeah. Check you. Who else is coming here, really? No. So I'm now going to quickly sneak around here. And funny enough, the post box over there is also very awesome for loot. But for now, I'm going to make straight away, I'm just going to run to the top floor. And essential items at this point of the game, funny enough, are bolt cutters to get into some of these heavy lockers that are up in these buildings, which have a lot of good loot in. A GPS for sure, it makes life a lot easier. The compass obviously that goes along with the GPS. I ignore all the materials at the moment because unless I'm on a selling mission, I don't really bother with them. Food is always good at this stage. I've still got plenty, even from the beginning of the game. See, it doesn't you know, disappear that quickly. So I'll grab food. You got bags of time when you first start this game to not worry about looting and just get to the safe zone. A lot of these foods, if they're the same, will stack. And if you can find a lunchbox, it's huge. And if you can find a toolbox, it's huge. Am I going to bother with them yet? $7, no. I do look at monetary value this early on in the game. Later on, you just won't have to because you'll have money coming out of your ear rolls. So there's a carry vest, yeah, 24 slots. Bosh. It's almost as good as a backpack. And then I don't like doing backpacks in backpacks, even though I've got it set to do backpacks in backpacks. These hunting vests or hunter vests are great because I do use these. I can put a vest in there, open that up, and it gives me loads more room. So now if I do want to go on a mission to get stuff to sell, I can. I'm not going to do it in this video. I'm just going to basically get to a point where I know. See, a leather vest, 24 slots. If I do that as well, I'm not backpacking, but I am utilising extra room. Because this can be a TARDIS of a game when you do backpacking backpacks, and in all fairness, I just find it way too confusing. I'd rather go back to the safe zone and use a vehicle if possible to store extra gear. So I basically give myself a run time to go out and do a run. See, this is where I start to go, do I, don't I? That's a sidearm, so I'll have that. Yeah, I prefer to have matching, so I'll get rid of that one. And I'll have that one. This is quite a nice little setup now. So if I had a lunchbox and a toolbox, I'd be pretty much set. I really wouldn't do much more storage than that. Because eventually I'll get a massive great army backpack anyway. This is huge because the machete is far better than the blade. Blade is worth keeping hold of to sell. These bottles, funny enough, they do add up and worth selling. I will exchange my wraps. And again, a huge box cut. These bolt cutters, these allow you to break into the cages, which there is one in this building actually. So I'm glad I found that. And hopefully I will show you. This is quite good because that will heal you up slightly if you need it. I find the best thing for healing at the moment before you get infected is the painkillers. A lot of people just sell them. I use them literally instead of bandages because they are quick. Fishing rod, again, huge. It goes down in a slot. Doesn't take an inventory. Can opener. Bought one, but I'll have another one because we can sell it back. Bit of ammo. May as well start collecting ammo. And empty cans, funny enough, always worth grabbing because you will be making noisemakers out of those later. And over there is the cabinet I need bolt cuts for. So super happy I found those. Oh, sofa. We'll have a little flash. Yeah, let's have one of those. I'll take the machete because that is worth selling. I will take the food because that is worth having because they stack. I will actually nosh these three now. This is new as well. The eating animations and stuff in this game are new. You used to be able to just literally mash and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat very quickly. And the other game changer was the healing up. You could just mash a hotkey and even while fighting, keep hitting the hotkey and heal up as you went. You can't do that anymore. It's a lot more realistic where you I'll read these books as well. Where you have to go through the animation before you carry on fighting, which is much more realistic. Binoculars are good. Look for the military ones if you can, but these still are just as good. Helmet, what we got there. And if you see on the screen, you've got price and durability, armor protection. The armor protection is better on this one, so I will swap that out. Sometimes worth grabbing these little lamps because you don't need batteries for them and you don't need a generator for them, so then if it does catch around and get dark in here while you're looting and tooting. See, I can break this open now because I've got bolt cutters. If I didn't have bolt cutters, I wouldn't be able to get into this one. Some of them you need lockpicks for. That's a whole art in itself using the lockpicks, I can tell you. If you can hear a load of noise in the background, that is my washing machine going mental. Do apologise for that as well. Hopefully my microphone will cut most of it out. Right, so we're near the point of finishing this building. I always try and get the post box because I have found some awesome stuff in the post box, but if you look out the window, there is an acidic zombie poking around out there. And if he is close to that post box, I won't be doing it. Not until I get to a position where I'm armed with something I can headshot him with. Because if you headshot them, yeah, I'll have that tin can. They don't explode. And I've tried to slash and hack and slash at them and run out of the way quick enough, but they always get me. I will eat one of those. As soon as you eat a can, it will give you an empty can. And it's, like I say, it's always worth saving those. I don't tend to worry about the rusty ones for now. You can use your deconstruction bench and turn them into scrap metal. Again, crafting comes a little bit later on. Another machete, I will take that because I will flog it. I will put one of them around my face because I might look cool. Yeah, look at that. Look, a bandit. Again, this isn't role-playing of any sort. This is quite a good game to do silly role-play games. See, this is quite huge because these packs here are massive. They don't look the best. Oh, hello, I'm going to swap you out. And I will add the glasses just for fun. Yeah, these duffel bags are great because they do have quite a lot of space. Until you get a military backpack, these are probably the best backpacks in the game for me. I think I'm down. So make sure I press number 4, get my blade out. I can hear zombie. Oh my god, it's an acidic. You watch. Hopefully I'm full health and I'm going to run. But again, he will hit me. No matter what I do. Until I get my roll away. They generally always cop you. If you drag one of your rags down onto you've got 6, 7 and 8 on your hotbar, whack them in the hotbar, whack a splint in number 7. Basically, if you get into trouble, then you can just basically hit number 6. Give yourself a little bit of heal. Oh, that's another acidic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheese this one. I'm going to jump up here. I'm going to crouch. Hacky slash. And run away. Oh, he's still going to get me. See, and look, down to 44% straight away. Not pleasant. Go, Mr. Zombie. Come on. You can do more. I want this post box. Please be good. Not brilliant. They're quite handy. Oh, hello. Oh, no. Don't infect me. Come on. It's amazing. You can get caught like that once and not get infected. And then another time, boom, infection straight away. I have, touch wood, got lucky. Now, for the last little bit of this video, I will show you where I would instantly go to look for fuel and a repair kit for a vehicle, because I generally like to have at least 1 can of fuel and 1 repair kit, because if I do come across a car when I'm out in the field, 1 fuel and 1 repair kit will get you back to any base across the map generally if you don't get distracted. Really, excuse my sniffing, this cold is doing me head in. Who, where, why and what? Someone heard me. I'm going to cheese it in here as well, because I don't want this video to become too long. These tanks here, these ones, if you can get in without being spotted. Oh, that's quite handy. I've managed to prop myself on top. Haha, cheese. One's on me the way. Right, so we got a fuel. Sometimes they have got a repair kit in there. This time it hasn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sneak my way through here and just check before I go. Go away, Mr. Zomb. Come on, off you pop. Off and you pop. Bye. Sneak round here. Ah, sprint. I'll have it. Oh, it's put my knife away for some reason. What's going on with my knife? I'm going to die. Anyway, that worked out quite well, because I was going to log off anyway. So yeah, that's the beginnings of SurrounDead. And as you can see there, the one bug that hit me in the game was right at the end. It randomly puts your machete away. So as soon as you come out of your inventory, which it shouldn't do, it never did before. But that's what you get on experimentals. Anyway, thanks for watching. I shall be back very, very soon, and I'll probably do another run from the safe zone. So I'll carry on then. Anyway, thanks very much. Subscribe if you want to. Don't if you don't. I don't really mind. And I'll see you next time. Bye all.